It's an interesting part of the human experience to watch films like this and realise that you may in fact be a sadist. Specifically when you're introduced to characters like Milo, Stevie, Ava, Danica, and Teddy. And the reason I remember their names is because I really wanted them dead. I was half a mind to grab the hook myself if I was a witness to some of these crimes. So, that says everything. These characters I hated so much, they weren't even cliche teenage characters. They felt like unique, written, individual characters that tapped into the deepest recesses of fury that I have. This is the archetypal cheap thrills film. Please do not get it twisted. The original film in '97, which is considered a classic by many, many people, it was not critically acclaimed at all. The critics were like very split. It was not something that you'd look at on Rotten Tomatoes and go, well, that's something I want to watch. And it's the same with this film. They are basically the same in terms of how the critics received this. It is cheap thrills, and I think Exhibit A is the fact that they've got the two sort of legacy actors at the front, despite the fact they had the least screen time, so that is shameless. But in terms of the quality of the brutality, which what a sentence that is, it was actually quite good. I think that is my sort of redeeming quality about this. It was crap through and through, but it had those redeeming features like the feeling of seeing some of these characters being hunted. Apart from my own vitriol towards the characters, it was actually quite well done and slightly horrific. If that's kind of how you is that the scale for horror? Horrific, but I'm going with it. And also another silver lining is that they actually casted this quite well. I think I recognised a few of especially the actresses from other films, other quality films, and I thought they're actually going to convince me that they're scared in this film, which is quite a nice thing, because sometimes I think when studios make these cheap thrills, they think they can just chuck in any old actors, and you can't, because it just takes you away from it if they don't seem scared. And they're not very good. But once again, I don't want to distract you from the reality that this is not a great film. It just has those horror qualities, which a lot of people will be buying into this for. And I thought it was going to be much, much worse. So if you want to watch it, watch it. I would say don't be put off by the reviews if you were going to anyway.